Dang it. Hello, everyone. Didn't even get through all of you in the chat, looking at your comments. Hello. I know I have skipped a few prior to the chat starting. I didn't see your names in the midst of all the other comments, so I do apologize. Please charge the eyes, not the heart. I honestly did not see some names as I was pre-live stream starting, so I just wanted to say that really quickly. So hello, welcome to Sussex Saturday on Thursday, aka Twisted Trash Thursday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well. Church Nelly has given us some fantastic news, and so I'm so thankful because it's answered prayers, all the prayers we were putting out there for her. Yes, prayers of the righteous, as the word says. So, although she has to have surgery, we will be praying over that. We are very grateful because it's a whole different scenario if it had been um, more serious situation that we were looking at. Any surgery is serious, but when you put the cancer word in there, it could be, it takes on a whole nother life. So anyway, we're very thankful that Church Nelly got the good word that it's not, repeat, not cancer, but she will have to have surgery. So we'll just, along with all the other squatties that are having, situations and issues and all that other stuff. So we're just very thankful to see that word. Whew, made it to the bottom. I just wanted to try to get to the bottom of the chat. So again, I think Crystal was one of the names that I missed, and I do apologize for that. All right, let me get out of here before somebody else's live stream starts and I have audio overlaying mine. So, oh, here we go with the vibrate. Okay. I got to hold this in my lap, otherwise Kuja will have a fit. just to kick it off, folks, there's no leaks in Montecito. Thank you, Lottie, for stating that's a PSA. There's no leaks in Montecito. Squatty knows this. Some of the crazies out there in the cloud. So, if everyone could remember to hit the thumbs up, I would appreciate it. If you already have, if you're able to share me out, please do. And I wanted to share, in case you haven't or you didn't see it, or it scrolled by really quickly, we have a squatty that got some trash time merch, and Annie, you were too funny when you were like, I was ready to call, what was that? I was ready to call the popo, but I finally got my tea and it's worth it. And I'm wearing it for Christmas. And I want to thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. She's like the first. She took the plunge. So I'm glad you are liking it. And here's her little PSA to all squatties. The trash time merch is well worth buying for Christmas or any other time because it will be out there then too. All right. Again, thank you. All right. Let me come on down. Let me just get the comments to where. Okay. Yeah, we are Olive. And hello to you too, Rosalind. Yeah, it's such wonderful news. I'm telling you. Whew, such wonderful news. Yes, Tia. Thanks for the update. Church and only thing. Yeah. Surgery, we can pray that through too, but that other was needing all of that oomph in the prayers, and that's what we gave it. So, okay. Let me get into the disclaimer. I know y'all are like, look, it's trash time. Woo! Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And we know on Twisted Trash Thursday, the criticism will be real. All right. Now, before we get to all that, I want to say it is the first day of winter. So welcome, winter. It was in the 20s. It's been in the 20s the last several mornings here in North Carolina, which I'm like, look now, that's New Jersey weather. But you take it, it warms up in the afternoon, but overnight is woo, chilly. So I saw Snoopy and I was like, I want to share this one. So yes, happy winter, everybody. So one of my favorite outings when Meghan was on that island. Because it was snowing, and I just thought this picture was so beautiful. And it's winter, so I wanted to share. So there's my Meghan. Harry's not too far away, and I just wanted to share that too. But then I figured I'll give Harry a little bit more zhuzh this time around, even though it's Twisted Dress Thursday. I saw a picture of him with one of the girlfriends, but this is such a good picture of him in a bathing suit. And as you can tell by the no facial hair, it was a much older picture. All right. You're welcome. Woo! Squatty Corner. Sis Elise had two of the first comments. So, or I should say, first comment and second comment. So, Sis Elise, if you're out there or if you listen on replay now, I'm going to say, happy birthday, Janice. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday, Janice. Pray that you have many, 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 many more. All right. The 10K subs, that's my next goal, as I'm just going to keep speaking it into the universe. The Trash Time merch, Annie gave you her review. Thank you again, Annie. That it's well worth it. Okay. Church Nelly, what was it that you said you needed? I have to remember what you said the other day. Anyway, for any of the merch, non-Trash Time, it just has VS Speaks Royally on it, as well as the Trash Time merch. Just go out to the main channel page, hit the store link tab, or Nightbot drops a link, and Church Deli does as well here and there. So pre-Trash Time. Princess Meghan is trending now. This was an earlier screenshot that I took. So, you know that number's higher, yes. What was she trending for? Um, yeah, just the craziness that we discussed even yesterday. So, um, and then there's something interesting coming up in trash time, but nevertheless, I wanted to share this. Sherry had stated this, and I think it was just as the stream was ending, and I took a screenshot because I wanted to, of course, it plays into a good discussion for today, too. So Sherry said, I guess that family thinks if they cosplay the Sussexes' accomplishments without any input, that they will erase Harry and Meghan and Archewell Foundation and production accomplishments from history. Thank God that Beyonce's internet lives on a long, 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 long time. So they can try to cosplay, but we already know that once it's out there on the internet, um, yeah, they can try what they wish, but they'll never succeed. Okay, at erasing Harry and Meghan and any of their accomplishments with the Invictus Games, Archewell Foundation, etc. So, let me jump into comments. I see quite a few. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, Elaine, look at y'all. I love y'all. Mina, in my Ned Stark voice, winter is coming. Okay. Again, for some, yes. All right. So, Dina, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super sticker. Elaine, thank you for the super sticker as well. You always drop some love. I hope you are feeling much better. Cookies and cream, I hope you're out there. I haven't seen your name yet. Hopefully the news that I saw in the chat earlier, that if you have, I will say, experienced a loss in your family, our condolences are with you. Love you much, much, much. So, Elaine, but thank you for the super sticker. Okay, this is for the two of you. I'm going to keep my eye on that section because I know how y'all like to do. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. To the both of you, Dina and Elaine, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that's a way to kick it off. How sweet of y'all. Thank y'all. I wish there was a way, and don't take this the wrong way. Maybe content creators that are in here understand, that are monetized. I wish there was a way to turn off like the chat monetization without just throwing your whole channel into a loop. I've looked, I can't see, because not that I don't love the super stickers, but Google gets enough of everything else. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. Happy holidays to you all. It's been fun chatting it up with you. Yes, Lottie, I know, but I wasn't gonna mention her name. Anyway, moving on. That's why I said he was with one of the girlfriends long pre. Teresa, I just finished making my Christmas soiree drink. Woo, okay. Did our invites get lost in the mail or something, Teresa? When's this soiree going on? Because, okay. I'm just going to take it that, our invites got lost in the mail because, Squad is going to show up. Food and drink? Yes. Annie says cosplay and dipstick. Have to stress that. Cannot erase the Sussexes. No, not even in their wildest dreams could they ever. All right, Paul says, how are you, Paul? Love that video that Meghan, it was fun to see her on there. Yes. Hopefully you all will watch yesterday's live stream when I showed the clip for the what they are calling an ad or commercial, but it really was just an ID, update on and the Clever Blends staff from top to bottom having fun. Woo, if you can't laugh in life, you're going to have a sad life. All right. Hey, Nash, how are you? All right, let me come over here for a sec. Oop, nope, that's not where I want to be. All right, pre-trash. Get back to the comments. I just want to scan a little bit more. Okay. All right. Now, let me see. Elaine said, we'll watch rest on catch. A bit sleepy at the moment. Oh, get your sleep. It's fine. That's the great thing about YouTube with replay. You just click it once the live stream ends and watch. I know y'all love being here to hear. Yeah, Church Nelly. See, initially I was like, woo, I have to accentuate that. Yes. Tiger, what are you saying? Now, the Sussexes will be remembered as hard workers who changed people's lives, and space and cosplay, I'm just going to call them, will be remembered as copy failures. Tiger, we've missed you. All right. Nash, Nash, Nash. One busy mama. Rositas is in here. Let me see. There's so many of you, Ruth. All right, Mia. All right. So Annie is saying the Sussexes are irreplaceable in cosplay news. It. hmm Itch. Okay, but I know where you probably. Just tell us how you really feel, Annie. When you get started, I know, woo, we are in for it. Okay, so, woosah. As all hearts and minds were ready to go here right at the start, let's go. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So starting out a little easier on everybody, but you know how I like to show when I do a search, just to show, all the shenanigans that are out there, different articles, et cetera, et cetera. That one from the Hindu Times, yeah, I just ignore them. They are just trash. I'm just saying, because any headline they do, I'm like, what are you talking about? Now, you can also see who's got their SEO tied into Prince Harry and or Meghan. Yeah. Anyway, so Newsweek, I see that headline, Queen's joke about Prince Harry caught on camera. Desperation, maybe? There's so much going on in the world. There was um, a mass ooting in Prague, Newsweek. That should be something that you cover. But to cover QE2, who has been passed for over a year now, a joke about Harry. Okay, not clicking on it purposely. So, and then they have their everything Prince Harry said about Kate Middleton and Meghan tensions. Yeah, y'all are scraping the bottom of the barrel there. So this is when I did a search on Meghan. Clever Blends still has them twisted. Okay. So this AOL one, Meghan Markle returns to acting in new coffee ad. Lord. 2020, she was in the IG. Y'all want to call it an ad or commercial, but it wasn't. But even that was something that was the kickoff. Hey, look, this is this company. They're introducing the company and introducing their angel investor, Meghan Markle. And she was in that, although it was still pictures, but still, except for when she was sipping the latte. But Fox News, Meghan Markle makes surprise acting cameo in clever coffee ad. Y'all just can't. That is driving them absolutely bonkers. She's happy. Boom. Y'all can't. You know what I'm saying? Fist bump. Okay. In GBN, yeah. Meghan Markle blasted in fiery row over surprise return to acting, not a royal. We all know because I discussed that yesterday. If I really could have contained myself, I would have held it for today, but that Gumby needed to be addressed yesterday, and that's all I'm going to say. Fiery? No, it was laughable. Let's just say what it is. It was laughable. You're upset that a grown woman that you have no control over, she ain't your slave, is invested in a company with her own money. Yeah, see, she had millions of her own to do the investment. Yeah, not Harry's, not that family's, because, remember, they didn't have money to, you know, pay for her living when she was over there, as far as, you know, give her for clothing expense. But the other one, we see wasted money, good taxpayers' money on the clothing that she picks, because horrid taste. All right, I'm moving along. Many of you mentioned this as the live stream was starting. Um, let me see. Let me take the banner down because I think, oh yeah, now the screenshot. Okay, yeah, the date's up at the top there. But Meghan Markle reveals son Archie is taking after Aunt Kate Middleton new hobby. No, she didn't say any of that. That's not anything that she said. Okay, now let me refresh memories as to what Meghan said, and I don't think I deleted it. Okay, good, I didn't. All right. This is what she said during a Netflix interview talk that she was doing with Miss Anne and David O, because I do not try to pronounce his last name. But this is what Meghan actually said.
Inspiration runs deep. Our four and a half year old son, he would say, I'm not 4, I'm 4.5. Miss Anne was showing how to do photography the last time he was with us, and I bought Archie a camera. And he said, but it's not a Leica like Miss Anne. You are not getting a Leica, not even for Christmas, exactly. So thank you for the inspiration across the board.
Not one time was cosplay, or now y'all want to say Aunt Kate Middleton. Bitch, go sit down somewhere. I don't know who this writer is. Yeah, whatever. Her too. She can go sit down, take 1,000 white folding chairs. Sit if you can when they get done tapping you a little bit, but nevertheless, it's always got to be, first of all, you don't even acknowledge him. So now you jackasses, because you know there's going to be some hashtags coming back around because you set that one up, cosplay, to get dragged for filth on the internet. So in one aspect, thanks. We really know that you don't like her any more than we do. Okay. Uh-huh. Now, allegedly a new hobby. Y'all have been saying for years she's the photographer of the family. Oh, look, she took this picture, because different pictures that have been released, whether it's the family photo, annual family photo, or if it's the holiday picture. Oh, she took that. She's been doing that for years. Well, make up your mind. Is it a new hobby? Because it was something new with the child's finger, her youngest child's finger being, photoshopped out, but he probably puts it up enough at her to say hello. Nevertheless, that one is not not an inspiration for Archie's interest. A real photographer, actually, who Archie knows by name, has been in Archie's presence, who Archie feels safe around, and knows that photographer's children also, is the inspiration. And that's what Meghan said. Stop the BS. Now, we really want to know. This is other inspiration, okay? Because we know Harry is a very good photographer. That wasn't the words that were about to come out, but I caught them. He's a very good photographer. Has been praised for his photography, and we do remember that at the time that he reached out to get to know someone, after seeing a Snapchat on IG, that his photography on his timeline is what really showed who he was to her. And she's now his wife. Oh, but we know that if anything, Archie has a lot of much better inspiration around him. Cosplay is not an inspiration, at least not in my opinion. But if you don't believe this, then Harry, his photography. If you watch the docuseries, you will remember this scene, which was cuter because Archie was so into his dirty foot that he couldn't even be so bothered as his dad was trying to teach him about hummingbirds, etc. But It's still inspiration. Okay. Okay. Whosa. Now I saw this morning on that app formerly known as Celeb Bitchy. U.S. Duchess Megan's team has been turning down offers left and right. So I clicked because I was like, where's she pulling this from? Because just to kind of take a little deep breath. But her inspirations from this article, U.S. Weekly, Harry and Meghan's, or I should say, Meghan and Harry's Hollywood comeback splashed on the cover. Now, what was the UK media saying just last week and the week before about them being bust for this year? And even somebody, I think it was at Forbes, should have kept his mouth shut on that topic and just saying, they're the biggest losers and all this other stuff. Yeah, I don't put that much into US Weekly, but again, Squad already knows they're not the biggest losers, but it's not a Hollywood comeback. And we already knew just based on Meghan and Harry's work ethic, because yes, they do work. Y'all want to make this big deal. Oh, they only work on Archewell 1 hour a week because they got a god darn good team. That's why they don't have to worry about it. The books are kept correctly, ethically. Okay, so nobody should have to ask Space and Cosplay how much time they spend at their foundation. And then she Cosplay a couple of years ago had just shown up after 8 years of being absent from one of the charities because once Meghan started being involved and being photographed going in and visiting and actually having impact, she felt the need to pop up in their Zoom meeting, and they were like, we haven't seen you in anyway. Y'all remember that. Now, did anyone go to the bland lunch? Because that's how I looked at this. King Charles hosted the royal pre-Christmas lunch in Windsor. Who was a no-show? Didn't click because I don't care, but I just thought it was cute. Who went to the blonde lunch? Because that food is not seasoned. That's why Harry ain't coming back either. Woo. Okay. In looking for pictures of Harry, I stumbled upon these several pictures, and I was kind of like, oh, he really did have a beard. So, Space had a beard at one time. I thought that was a legend or a myth, the Loch Ness Monster or something. I just thought it was a legend. I didn't really believe it. And I was like, oh, he really did. See, I wasn't even checking for him. Harry's always had that. Yeah. So here's another one. I don't know what this moment was that he looked so like ho-hum. I guess he couldn't, dress like a homeless person and try to portray, or he couldn't fly off in a private helicopter or jet somewhere, or he had a lot more hair on his head too. Obviously, that's not where his beard got transplanted, but nevertheless. This is all I get reminded of when I see this picture. Hopefully it's popped in for you all, that you see. Yeah, doofus. That's what he looks like, a doofus. And I found this one along with some of the other pictures, and it's perfect reaction. Yeah, what the... Look at... Yeah, look at that. So with Christmas coming, yes, Christmas wish list. Say no to racism. Abolish the monarchy. Yeah. Abolish the monarchy. Yeah, while he gets held up the invisible contract. One important person who is coming for them. The lady in black. Mm-mm. Those are all my little tidbits that I had for trash time. I know it's pretty quick, but then I get to spend some time with y'all in, you know, in the chat here, there. I'm just scanning and seeing some of your comments. Y'all take me out. I thought I was bad. Hey, Valerie, how are you? Um, why? Uh, I'm gonna say it's blackfishing. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's blackfishing. Okay, because we know they do pay those so-called black journalists, and I'm saying so-called on the journalist part, to just stick their names on things that they write. Clutter says, "Don't attach Archie to Mean Girl, you haters." Yeah, not in the least bit. Okay. Carolyn says, "How are you, Carolyn? By the way, all the tabloids are giving Clever brand. Lord have mercy, Clever Blends some good advertisement. Yeah, they are. That's what they're good for. But they see it as I don't know what. But anyway." Church and Lottie, I heard the same thing. No leaks in Montecito. Exactly, no leaks. Who knew? Megan just gets out and does, as well as her mom and Harry, and they just live life and. Marlene's like, have they forgotten that Archie's father is also a photographer? Obviously. I mean, they did some, that's some leapfrogging. That is some leapfrogging. Mhm. We know that Megan takes pictures, very good pictures, because the ones of Harry and Archie when they were in Canada for that period of time. Mhm. Or, with his little, when he was holding Harry's finger. Yeah. So we know that Megan takes very good pictures too, as does her friend. Is it Janine? I think that's her name. The one that took the Christmas card, the one with Archie in the front. Yeah, when he was a baby. Hmm. Oh, there's Cookies and Cream. How are you? Um, is everything okay with your family? Because I think there was a comment. I don't know if you heard me mention it earlier. I'm just all right. These racist degenerates never cease with the stupidity. How is Megan making a cameo for a company she's investing in a return to acting? These people are such silly jackasses with these articles. They really are. But that gives me something to add into trash time. So thank you, silly ones. Yes, thank you. Lottie, the haters just won't want Megan to mention Kate's name, but she didn't. I know they look pretty stupid. It's like that is a leap to say that she said that Kate, like I've not heard it at any point in time, and that would have been the first articles out there if she had of. What would have been the point? When has she been around Archie? Oh, okay. And I'm even talking even as an infant when he was in the UK. Little Mac, interesting that they focus on the camera and trying to tie Megan to Kate, not one word about the movie. Hello. That's their point. They can't focus on the work that they were there discussing, because of course Netflix, and they have said up and down that, Netflix is cutting ties with them, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, although they had one of the top viewed docuseries several times, and then with Suits on there, yeah, like they're really not. Come on now. Let me see, Dorothy. It's so nice to see Harry happy instead of doing other royals' work instead. That part. Woo. All right, Teresa. Now they want to attach the Sussexes with that toxic family. Do they have no bound? They have none. You know the answer to that. They have no bounds. They have none. And they're always trying to tie them to that family when they feel, oh God, that's such positivity. We must attach ourselves to that, but then want to shit on them at the same time. So make up your mind which side of the fence. I mean that they could. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna do it. Not going to do it. Ernie, thank you so much for the super sticker. Lottie, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you both. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. To you both, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. I know I skipped a whole lot of comments, so feel free to repost it again. Y'all know how I do. Hey, Sylvia. Teresa's like, Hollywood comeback. Seriously? Yeah. I thought Hollywood shunned them. Like, tabloids are just tabloiding. They can't keep it together. Hey, Antoinette, how are you? Woo, Church Nelly. Harry and Meghan works from home. Hello. In that nice office space that they all lose their minds each time they see it. Mm-hmm. Taking a sip of tea, when they initially saw that office, the desk, and it was just, oh my gosh, look at this, and this is how much that costs, and this is how much that costs. Look at the books are stacked like, oh, what's in the background? I mean, I know some squatties can be like that too, but it's from a different place if they're true squatties. Let me put that little caveat on there. But the Rangers are like, whoo, and you don't want to be considered fans. Come on now. Let's get with it. Hey, Kim, how are you? Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Sherry. Sherry said, Willie doesn't look good with a beard. Just saying. Yeah, and I think he was told because of his future title that he couldn't have that. Or did he have to shave for his wedding? I don't know. I know that he wasn't allowed the beard, and of course that just pissed him off even more when Harry was given special dispensation to continue to wear the beard in uniform for his wedding, etc. And that's why Harry continues to wear a uniform when he has. I'll just say QE2's memorial because that was the last time I think we saw him in one. Mm-hmm. Cinderella, did they ever leave? Woo! Tiger. Haha. They all looked like they were going to a funeral instead of a Christmas dinner when Princess Michael of Kent is the only one smiling. You know it's bad, child. Her crazy self. I'll just put it that way. The one that, and she's another one that royal behavior is to sell books with her full HRH title. Oh, okay. But you want to tell Harry and Meghan what they cannot do, but the Quites can. Because that one, Her Royal Highness Princess Michael of Kent has sold books, romance books, with using her full title on the cover. But that's royal behavior. Ooh, okay. Ruth says Willy Wonka, or Wanker, should I say, doesn't look good with a perpetual pout. Well, he don't look good with a perpetual pout, with a smile, nothing. Oh, and I didn't even read beyond that, but that's what you wind up saying. Willie doesn't look good, period. See, I was already in my mode, Ruth. Mimi, William needs to learn how to clean. Ooh, those yellow teeth. I don't get when people have that much money. I mean, they wanted to make fun of Meghan, saying she has that Hollywood smile. I'm just going to let that go. Okay. Antoinette VS, how about giving some of that $29 billion to their charities? Well, ding, ding, ding. That, yeah, they consider themselves a charity since they have to get, taxpayers' money. Isn't that welfare? What we would consider welfare over here. Whew. Let me go on. I don't. Teresa, wow. I'm looking forward to 2024. It's going to be a bumpy ride for fools over yonder. Well, there's going to be a bumpy ride over here in the U.S. for darn sure. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. That list is who we. And why are you waiting to now to release it when you could have released it, when the man was arrested or whatever? But I'm gonna move on. Cinderella, he should grow another beard and transplant it onto his head. The what was it? The Men's Hair Club or something? He's got the dude. He's got the money to do it. The Dutchie will, I'm sure, cover that expense. They can treat it like the I don't get Botox stuff. Okay. Sylvia, Willie spent a lot of money for the hair transplant. He has money to spend for a believable hair. From Atlanta, Lord, don't give him no ideas coming here. Mm-mm. Valerie, the tabloids are so bitter. Oh, they are. It's ridiculous. Well, it's really if you replace it with royal family, because the tabloids are their mouthpieces. Otherwise, they would shut them down. When it comes down to Botox, they shut it down all the way down, which then, as Tina and them would say, is the truth. Mm. They shut down truths spoken about them, like Space's affair, alleged. Okay, let me throw that out there. Little Max Cinderella, he can do a comb over from his chin to his head. OMG. Y'all are trashing. Y'all really are trashing. Y'all having a good dragon time. Let me see, Lorna. The only thing cosplays accomplishment should be attached to is a jackass backside. Woo! Lorna, tell us how you really feel. Lord. Mm. And one of the jackasses would really love that idea that it would be attached to his backside. Let me move on. Sherry, and it was a black woman that was leapfrogging with that ridiculous article. Yeah. Mm. I think I'm going to go with blackfishing. I don't trust nothing now that since people were paid to put their name on certain articles. Hey, Benjamin, never late. Let me tell a cute little story. I always say I'm in many different YouTube hallways. I'm not sure if I shared it on my community post in a community post or not, but Benjamin and I ran across each other in another YouTube hall. Um, there was a discussion going on about TP. I'll leave it at that, and the allegations that are running rampant. Um, it was a very good discussion, and I'll leave it at that. But it was good seeing Benjamin. So, hey, Benjamin, you just never know where you might run across people at. I have learned that. Kim, VS Vanity Fair wrote an article that Prince Archie might not get his wish. What the hell? Um, are you talking about the camera that Meghan already said out of her mouth that she bought him one, but it's not that highly expensive professional camera? Okay. I'm not sure what wish. Let me go ahead and look real quick, see if I can find it. One moment, please. Oh, yeah. So that's what it's about. And then that was 3 days ago. And who wrote this? Yeah, another jealous. I'm just gonna say. Okay. Anyway. Thank you for that, though. Let me come back over here. Whoop. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Kim. We've heard Meghan directly, and thank goodness Miss Anne released that clip that he did. So that way we know what was really stated. Are they that dumb or something? Okay, Lottie. Those people are stupid. Anyone can take a good picture, even me. Yes, on a good day, my hands are steady. I might do a good job. Not being pulled with one hand trying to hold a leash and one hand trying to take a picture. Yeah, not. Sometimes it doesn't work out well for me, but yeah. Welcome back. They purposely leave out that she is an investor because it's messed with their, yes, narrative that she is broke. Well, that's why I wanted to share the articles from 2020 when it was her own money that she invested. Now, we don't know what the amount was, but we also know that Meghan was well off. It just makes sense given her projects, the TIG, Suits, income at the time. Now it's really rolling with the royalties, but nevertheless, moving on. She had Reitman, she had a couple of other endorsements. So they can say what they want. Meghan was not and still isn't broke. Okay. Tear the beard giving Willie a sinister look like he really is. Yeah. I'm not sure why he wanted a beard or he felt he should have one. I'm glad Harry actually did get one. It changed his whole aura. I don't know. Something. He looked like a young kid and just, yeah. Sherry, that family has no bounds, unfortunately. They really don't. They really, really, really don't. Church Nelly, Antoinette, back pain, but oh, yes, test came back negative for cancer, undamaged kidney. Yes. She has to drink, more water, the moonshine. You know how she's a fan of the moonshine? And I'm just joshing with you, Church Nelly. I'm just joshing with you. Let me see. And plus, you always hanging from chandeliers. Okay, feet on the ground. Thank you. Love you, Church Nelly. Sherry, Kim Peaches, hello. And really, Vanity Fair about the camera. Yeah, they did. It was about 3 days ago. I'm just not going to give it air because we know what Meghan said. It was cute. The context is there, and we know to whom she was referring to. And she even said out of her mouth he wasn't going to get that camera. Come on now. His wishes. Oh, they had to do a whole article on it. Lord help us all, just like the damn books they write. Anyway, moving on. Ruth, if anyone was an influence on Archie's interest in photography, it's Uncle Misan. Misan? Misan. See, I'm so used to saying it a different way. The close family friend who's actually knows Archie and who Archie knows. Exactly. All right. Oh, okay. Cookies and cream. VS. I'm doing okay. My father passed away recently. This is my first holiday without him, so it's a little hard, but I'm okay. Thank you for your kind words. You're the best client in the world. Oh, yes. Okay. I thought it was another family member more recent, and my heart dropped a bit, but yeah, the first holidays, the second holidays, the third holidays, it really does not get much easier, but you know that you're loved. Squad loves you. Your client does too. All right. But many, many hugs to you. Recetas. Hello, um, Sis Hilda, if you're out there listening. Okay. Let me see. Recetas. Harry and Meghan actually enjoy their charity activities, so they don't consider them work. That's why they put the statutory minimum in 1 hour in the Archewell tax filings. There you go. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. That is what was truly glue that just stuck them together. Stuck them together so much that he couldn't even get up and had to throw the duvet over himself in order to hide from room service being delivered. And y'all know what I'm talking about. But we're going to move on. Ruth, Nellie, so glad you got good medical news. That's awesome. Sherry said, I meant the Vanity Fair article. Wrote an article about the camera and arts. They really need some viewers, no journalistic integrity would benefit. No, none. I mean, yeah. And I was reading to you what that article, the headline was saying. I'm just, yeah, no. Antoinette, thank you, Jesus. Church Nelly, now remember, no stressing, my sister. Continued healing. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. We're just going to let her show out like she wants to show out in the chats. Well, at least this one. I can only speak for my own because, I don't control anybody else's channel. Benjamin. She's wicked. She told a group of diners here in the city to remember the colonies. Mean. In other words, know your place. No wonder Princess Diana couldn't stand her. Oh, you're talking about the con? There must have been some other conversation going on. You're talking about the con? Let me go back over here. Whew. Ooh, Benjamin, you dropping some dimes. Let me see. The group of diners were black professionals. The restaurant was De Salviano, one of the best in the city. She told them they were loud and they proceeded to talk louder. Oh, Lord. Who are you talking about? Because obviously it's not the con. I don't think, anyway. Cinderella, Princess Michael also wrote some historical royal biographies. On her father and his dealings with a certain folks that used to wear a certain armband with a symbol on it. That was a religious symbol that they twisted. So yeah, okay. Let me move on because I'm gonna go. Red label confession and reactions. Hello. Oh, the derangers are losing their minds since pics surface of Harry and Meghan and the kids are in Costa Rica today. Oh, really? Oh, really? How do these paps know where they're at? Oh, really? Mm. Woo! Antoinette VS, they have to fix the water first. Now you know. Let me go out here because I did a generic search. Let me see. Because if it is and I can get the pictures, then I'm going to bring them across. Oh, well, that's real nice. Oh Lord, someone had to put moron on Harry and Meghan's heads as they mentioned about Costa Rica. Yeah, no, not seeing anything. I'll go on the app formerly known as a little later because, I'll get lost over there. Let me focus on the live stream. I did go out to try to look, but it doesn't take much for the Rangers to lose their minds, but they are unbothered. They're not worried. I hate they've been papped, but I will look for it. Share with channel members when I find it. Hey, Spirit Mouse, how are you? These people need to listen better. Yes, they do, Gwen. I hope you are well. Happy holidays to you, sir, if you celebrate them. Let me see. Okay. Church and VS. Can't drink as much moonshine down to one kidney. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. You better cut it out. We love you, but you better cut it out. Um, See, this is why I love Church Nelly because she came right back and responded. As for swinging on the chandeliers, hubby says no outrageous positions until after surgery. At least 6 to 8 weeks after surgery because you have to heal. Okay. It might be even longer because, that is a very rigorous, in a sense, surgery when it comes down to the body. So, yeah. He's lucky if he would get you pat him on the shoulder. I'm gonna leave it alone. Behave yourself, Church Nelly. Behave yourself. All right. Little Mac, there you go. Church Nelly, you're too much. Love your sense of humor. Yeah. She is too funny. Mamo, how are you? Oh, how are you? How are you? How are you? Let me see. Karen, they need to worry about cosplay because she's going to come up with a photo op where she is teaching one of her children to operate a camera. Cosplay, yes. Wait for it. Counting down. Maybe it's the one that she photoshopped out the finger. Oh Lord, I should have read this before I hit it. Church Nelly, well, you won't be seeing me on Sex Sent Me to the ER anytime soon. That might need to be the last. Okay. Sussex Love, how are you? Megan, Harry, and the kids have already left Costa Rica. The paps are late finding out. Isn't that great? Yeah. Because I'm like, woo! I love it for them that they didn't know. Let me see. Ernie says one thing that the Rangers never realized: the squatties have receipts for for yells and y'alls of receipts. Yes, we do. All right. Church and Lay, I'm not putting the next one that you put up here. No, no, no. Gil, thank you so very much for the super sticker. And this is a wonderful message. Great news, Church Nelly. Blessings. Aw, that's so sweet. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. All right, I'm going to just read a few more comments because we're coming up on an hour and, I don't like to go over. Cookies and Creams is saying the underworlds and the racist goons have no access to the Sussexes or their business dealings whatsoever. I just love it. Let them all stew in their agony. Yes. A self-inflicted agony at that. That's what that family and their media brought upon themselves when they decided space, allegedly, space. We know it was you, allegedly, space, that decided to, declare war on Meghan. Okay. You didn't even go fight in one, and now you want to declare war on somebody that's your brother loves, but we know you don't care two hides about your brother either. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let me see. Ruth. Yeah, Ruth, yeah. That might come up in another trash time. RATP allegation. Doria is also being attacked. She is attacked from time to time. The derangers love to bring that up, saying she was a drug dealer who abandoned Meghan for years. Anyone close to Harry and Meghan will be attacked, especially TP because he called out the abuse. Well, I'm just going to leave that alone. Leave that alone. Let's see. Sussex Love, continue prayers from all of us to all of you and your family. Now behave. You know that's not going to happen. You know that behave is not going to happen. You know that. You know that. Oh, Carol, thank you so very much. You're so sweet for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Okay, this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. It is such wonderful news, even in the midst of all the trash talking that we all have done. Church Nelly truly put a little brightness and joy in it. That might have made the dragging even better, but I'm going to pull up my outro. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you. Love you very much for the support, being here, hanging out. Please excuse if I didn't shout out your name. Just charge the eyes, not the heart. It's a lot when you're on this side of the stream, so to speak, and lots of comments. So I appreciate you all. Have no doubt about that. So. All right. I see Thrive with Stride just went live or has a premiere. So, the notification just popped up. On that note, please be safe. Please take care of yourselves. And we shall chat it up again tomorrow for Sussex Saturday on Friday. All right. Love you all. Be safe. Bye.